First pitch in just a couple minutes between the Bowie Baysox and the Somerset Patriots. Final game of a 6-game set. The Patriots trying to break even after they won the first 2 games of this series. They have dropped the last 3, so Somerset needs a win today to even things up, and they will be in good hands with Luis Severino taking the bump to get it started. Looking for 3 to 4 innings, about 50 to 55 pitches reportedly for Severino. And in his initial outing on Tuesday evening against the Baysox, it was just first inning struggles. Gave up a leadoff base hit to Kyle Stowers, struck out Yusniel Diaz looking, and then Adley Rutschman, who's now the top prospect in all of baseball, took him deep. From there, Severino retired. The final 5 straight that he saw really looked like he settled in, and although maybe he wasn't fully at 100%, he still looked pretty good, and certainly looking to build off of that performance for Somerset. The Baysox in the road grays with Bowie in block orange letters across the chest and number on the bottom left of the front, in orange and orange number on the back as well. Somerset, after wearing the alternate blues last night, are back to the patented pinstripes, all white with the navy pinstripes running down the jersey, the pants as well. It's a beautiful early Sunday evening for baseball, and the batter is stepping in. That's Patrick Dorian to the left side. Time for first pitch between Bowie and Somerset. Here's Mark Schwartz with the play-by-play.
Thank you, Brandon. Feels good to be back out for a Sunday early evening with baseball and the sun shining. Luis Severino from the windup, and the first pitch of tonight's ball game is cut on and missed. We are underway at 5:06 p.m. Eastern Time. Severino, tall righty from the windup, and the 0-1 to Dorian. Swung on and popped up along the infield. Coming in on the first base side, Jesus Bastidas, the second baseman. He makes the catch, and there's one away. Our game time temperature for tonight's contest here in central New Jersey, looking at 81 degrees at first pitch, cooling off to high 70s later tonight. Partly cloudy skies, wind slightly blowing in from left center field. So one away on just 2 pitches with Severino on the mound. Second time that he's facing the Bowie Baysox this week. First time he faced him, the man stepping in here, Adley Rutschman, hit him for a 2-run home run. Now the first pitch to Rutschman. A fastball on the inside part of the plate, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Rutschman's enjoyed a very strong series here in Bridgewater. 0-1. Taken low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Of course, advertised as the #1 prospect in all of minor league baseball, according to both Baseball America and MLB Pipeline. And he has not disappointed this week, the 1-1. Swings and grounds one to the right side. Bastidas to his right. Backhanded pick. Flip on to first in time, 2 away.
Some range there from Jesus Bastidas. Made that play look very easy, but I can assure you it's not going toward the hole. And then to be able to position yourself so you kind of circle back towards first base to give yourself a better angle and route at making a throw.
2 out, nobody on. And now Kyle Stowers steps in. Severino from the windup and the first pitch. Fastball misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Stowers, the designated hitter for the Baysox this evening, hitting .287 with 8 home runs and 21 runs batted in. 1-0 from Sevy. Up it stairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Severino already looks to be working a lot quicker tonight than he did in his first rehab assignment with the Patriots on Tuesday night. Went 2 1/3 that evening. 2-0 here to Stowers. Big cut on a fastball. Came up empty. 2 balls and a strike. Not only did Severino go 2 1/3 innings on Tuesday night, he threw 43 pitches. The 2-1. Up and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Expect to see him a little further north than that 43 pitch count this evening. He works from the windup. 3-1 to Stowers. Swung on and popped up along the left side of the infield. As Waldo Cabrera at third base calls everybody off, makes the catch. That's a 1-2-3 inning for Luis Severino. Needed just 10 pitches to work through the top of the order for the Baysox. No scores. We head to the bottom of the first next on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Bottom of the first inning, no score between the Patriots and the Baysox. Quickly, your TD Bank starting lineup for the hosting Somerset Patriots, managed by Julio Mascara. Brandon Lockridge will lead off. Hard-hitting Chris Gittens bats second. He's the team's DH. Oswald Peraza bats third. Oswaldo Cabrera bats fourth. Josh Bro fifth. Dermis Garcia sixth. Hitting seventh is Isaiah Gilliam. Jesus Bastidas rounds up the order, batting eighth. And Frederick Cuevas hits ninth. Lockridge steps in here. And the first pitch to the leadoff man is a foul ball to the backstop. No balls and a strike. On the mound for the Baysox this evening is the right-hander Ryan Conroy.
We saw Conroy earlier in this series on Tuesday working in a relief role through 3 innings.
0-1. Lockridge swings and lines it back up the middle into center field, a base hit. It's been a strong series for Brandon Lockridge, and he gets it going here in the bottom of the first inning. Let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Bowie Baysox here in the bottom of the first inning. In the outfield, Turchin in left, Watson in center, Diaz in right. Along the infield, Seth Mejias Breen at third base, Grenier the shortstop, Canelo at second, Dorian at first, and Rutschman does the catching. At the plate here is the hard-hitting Chris Gittens, number 92 for the Patriots this evening. His first appearance here in Somerset, and the first pitch to Gittens, taken low and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Played most of the 2021 season earlier this year at the AAA level with the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders, though he did make it up to the Major League level with the Yankees. Conroy from the stretch, and the 1-0 is lifted over the backstop foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. So not only is Luis Severino in the lineup for the Patriots today, but Chris Gittens as well, a 6'4", 250-pound right-handed hitter, Texas native. And he has enjoyed a lot of success at the minor league level, especially here at AA, as Conroy checks in over at first base and Lockridge dives back to the bag safely. Had a standout 2019 season at the AA level, hit .281 with 23 home runs, 77 runs batted in. League MVP. 1-1, a ground ball hit to short, could be 2. Grenier flips onto Canelo and over to first base. A double play, and there's 2 away. So 2 out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the first inning. Final game of this 6-game series between the Patriots and the Baysox. And now Oswald Peraza steps in. It's the first time for Peraza this year that he is hitting third, at least in his time with the Patriots. Right-handed hitter, Conroy from the windup in the first pitch. Peraza swings and lines it down the right field line, hooking and foul. Hard hit from Peraza, but foul by a couple of feet. Rattled around in the right field corner. It's an 0-1 count. Peraza batting .280 on the year, 6 home runs and 18 runs batted in. Almost exclusively has hit in the 2 spot for the Patriots. As he steps back into the right-handed batter's box. Ryan Conroy stares into his battery mate Adley Rutschman. And the right-hander from the windup, here's the 0-1. Fastball taken for a called strike, 0-2. Quickly, our umpires for today's ball game, calling balls and strikes behind home, is Ben Rosen. It's Michael Snover at first, and Kyle Nickel is the third base umpire. Same crew we've had for this 6-game series. Conroy from the windup, now the 0-2 to Peraza. Swung on and lifted foul. We have ourselves a beautiful early evening here at TD Bank Ballpark. Tarp was thrown on the field overnight, had some rain in the wee hours of the morning today, but our tarp crew, led by Brandon Pelter, was able to take it off earlier today as the 0-2 to Peraza misses up and in 1-2.
I was on it. I think Dan Perner is really the leader.
I heard that you were leading the charge on that.
I think you heard wrong.
1-2 to Peraza. Curveball misses low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We've had very nice weather this entire week, and hoping that that stays the same for next week's big series against the Portland Sea Dogs. 2-2 to Peraza. Changeup misses low and away. Peraza, after falling behind 0-2, has worked the count full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. There's 2 out, nobody on. We're in the home half of the first inning. No score between the Baysox and the Patriots. 3-2 to Peraza. Check swing, did he go? He did, according to home plate umpire Ben Rosen. Ryan Conroy sets down Peraza, and that's a clean bottom of the first inning for the Bowie right-hander. No runs on a hit, no errors, nobody left on base. We're through 1, no score on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Top of the second inning. Last night it was Yusniel Diaz that got the scoring started for the Baysox in the top of the first. It was a 2-run double on a ground ball hit down the third base line that put Bowie ahead. The Baysox, in fact, have scored first in each of the first 5 games of this series, and it will be Diaz to lead off for Bowie here in the top of the second inning. Diaz followed by Seth Mejias-Breen and Turchin. 4, 5, 6 in the order. As Luis Severino steps back on the mound here for the Patriots. Threw 10 pitches in the top of the first. From the windup, and the first pitch to Diaz, taken for a called strike, 0-1. It was a 10-pitch inning for Severino. Kept the ball along the infield as the 0-1, a chopper towards short. Peraza sits, gloves, and fires on to first, 1 away.
I know it's still early on in the outing, but Severino definitely looks a lot more crisp than he did on Tuesday night.
Well, he's working quicker. The pitches seem a little sharper. And he's retired each of the first 4 that he's faced. Bowie has not yet gotten the ball out of the infield. So 1 away, top of the second, and here's Seth Mejias-Breen. 320 batter at the AA level this year with a home run and 3 RBI. Hits from the right side, and the first pitch from Severino in for a called strike, 0-1. Severino from the windup in the 0-1. Check swing, that breaking ball dropped in for a called strike, 0-2. Severino gets the ball back quickly from his battery mate Josh Bro. Tosses the rosin for a second. Steps back on the mound as Mejias-Breen steps into the right-handed batter's box. Severino stares in, gets a sign that he likes, and the 0-2. Swung on and bounced foul down the third base line. Crowd continuing to file in here at TD Bank Ballpark. Severino, of course, always a draw when he's on the mound. Also exciting to have Chris Gittens in the lineup as the 0-2 to Mejias-Breen is lifted foul and out of play. Both Chris Gittens and Trey Ambergy had taken batting practice here at TD Bank Ballpark yesterday. Gittens in the lineup today. We'll see what the strategy is for Ambergy. We don't have any information on that. But it's been quite a week of rehab assignments here in Somerset. 0-2 to Mejias-Breen. Taken in the dirt, 1-2. Earlier this week, Clark Schmidt, number 2 prospect in the Yankees organization, who made it up to the big leagues last year, got a rehab start on Wednesday night against Bowie, the 1-2. Fisted in the air, foul. We also had, in Severino's first start with the Patriots on Tuesday night, Wandy Peralta.
That's right.
Who was the first man out of the bullpen, tossed an inning and a third. Peralta wound up making 3 appearances for the Patriots on rehab. 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the evening for Luis Severino. Got Seth Mejias-Breen out in front, and there's 2 away in the top of the second. Now 5 in a row set down by the big leaguer.
Some sharp bite on that pitch, breaking down in the zone. Mejias-Breen out in front, swinging over the top.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the left fielder for the Baysox today, Doran Turchin. Hits from the right side, Sevy from the windup, and the first pitch. Swing and a miss, dialed a fastball by him. Fastball certainly looks to have more giddy up than it did on Tuesday night. Severino looking a lot stronger for today's ball game. From the windup, here's the 0-1. Breaking ball hit in the air out to left field. Gilliam has it lined up. Off the end of the bat, Gilliam makes the catch. And another 1-2-3 inning for Luis Severino. 6 up and 6 down. He's looked good so far. We head to the bottom of the second inning. No score on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Alpine Business Systems is a leading provider of information systems and services. Visit Alpine Business Systems at www.alpinebiz.com. Alpine Business Systems, the official IT provider of the Somerset Patriots. Diamond Nation, located in Flemington, New Jersey, is the premier baseball and softball facility in the Northeast and is home to the Jack Cuss Baseball and Jenny Finch Softball Academies. Visit us at diamondnation.com. Oswaldo Cabrera leads off in the home half of the second inning. No score between Somerset and Bowie. First pitch to Cabrera, rips it towards second, but on a hop, it's gloved by Canelo, and he gets it onto first base. One pitch and one away. Patriots got a leadoff base hit from Brandon Lockridge off of Ryan Conroy in the bottom of the first inning. Chris Gittens then grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. Oswald Peraza struck out. And now there's one away here in the bottom of the second inning. No runs on a hit for Somerset, no runs, no hits for Bowie. Luis Severino, 6 up and 6 down on 21 pitches so far. Here's Josh Bro. Bats from the right side. Conroy from the windup. First pitch. Drops in for a called strike, 0-1. Bro's batting average has dipped a touch over his last 3 games. Went 3 for 8 in his first 2 games with Somerset, as the 0-1 hit high in the air but along the infield. It's the shortstop Grenier coming in, looks into the blue sky, makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Bro has gone hitless ever since his first Double-A home run that came on Wednesday night. He is now 0 for his last 13 from the plate. 2 out, nobody on, bottom of the second inning. That'll bring up Dermis Garcia. So much pop in the order for the Patriots between Gittens, Bro, and Garcia. Not to mention the other Patriots bats in the lineup that could certainly hit a home run, but those 3 in particular. First pitch to Garcia misses up and in, 1-0. And you have Dermis Garcia, who leads the team, leads the league, and leads all of Yankee minor leaguers with 22 home runs, as he lays off the 1-0 from Conroy. 2 balls and no strikes. You have Josh Bro, who is second among all Yankee minor leaguers with 18 home runs this year. And you have Chris Gittens, who a couple of years ago led all minor leaguers in home runs. 2-0. Garcia lifts it foul. 2 balls and a strike. So a lot of power in Somerset's lineup today. They certainly need the bats to come around. Limited just 1 run on 5 hits last night. Though they have 3 double-digit hit games this series. 2-1 to Garcia, check swing on a fastball that came up and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. But over the last 3 days, they don't really have much to show for it. They were shut out on 5 hits on Thursday night. They had 11 hits Friday night, but only 3 runs. Lost that ball game 8-3. And then again, 1 run on 5 hits last night, 2-2. In the dirt, blocked by Rutschman. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Garcia with 2 out, nobody on. Bottom of the second inning, Somerset and Bowie knotted at 0. (3-2) to Garcia. Taken low and away, ball 4. That's the first free pass allowed by Conroy.
Located in downtown Metuchen, a new classic restaurant serving meatballs and more. Visit them at
So Garcia takes first base, and that'll bring up Isaiah Gilliam. It's the second time the Patriots are seeing Ryan Conroy this week. He came on the mound after Gray Fenter worked 3 innings as the starting pitcher for Bowie on Tuesday night. Conroy, in his 3 innings of relief, allowed 1 run on 4 hits. He struck out 3. The only run he allowed was an RBI single to Isaiah Gilliam. And the aforementioned Gilliam steps in here. A switch hitter batting left-handed, with Garcia off of first, 2 out, bottom of the second inning. Conroy from the stretch, first pitch. Gilliam bounces a breaking ball foul towards the backstop. No balls and a strike. Isaiah Gilliam had a 9-game hit streak come to its conclusion last night, but he did draw a walk in his final plate appearance. So in PR speak, we convert a 9-game hit streak into a 10-game on-base streak. And the streak continues. 0-1. Swings and scoops this one in the air well out to left field, but Turchin has it lined up. Races in now, takes a couple of strides, makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs for the Patriots, no hits, no errors. One runner is left on base. We're through 2 innings at TD Bank Ballpark, and we're still looking for our first run. We'll head to the third next on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. It's the top of the third inning here at TD Bank Ballpark, and we are scoreless over the first 2 frames. Just 1 hit in this ball game was the first batter for Somerset in the bottom of the first. Luis Severino has been brilliant thus far. And to begin the top of the third, his first pitch to Caden Grenier, a fastball in for a called strike, 0-1. 21 pitches for Severino over his first 2 innings, 6 up and 6 down with 1 strikeout. And the 0-1 to Grenier on the outside part of the plate, taken for a called strike, 0-2. Brandon, he's working quickly. He's not throwing many pitches out of the zone. He looks really sharp tonight.
Yep, and he's using all of his pitches in all counts.
Now the 0-2. Fouled off to the backstop behind home plate. A little down the first base line. No balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, it kind of seemed like in that first start he was really trying to rely on the fastball and with 2 strikes go to the slider as the out pitch, but wasn't getting a lot of swings and misses.
0-2. Swing and a miss. Oh, there's one. He gets Grenier down on strike. Second strikeout for Severino, and there's 1 away.
Keeping the pitch down in the zone below the knees, maybe a changeup there from Severino.
So 1 out, nobody on, and here's Zach Watson. It's now 7 in a row retired by Severino. And the first pitch to Watson misses outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Watson, a .246 batter with 3 home runs and 9 runs batted in. 1 out. Check swing, didn't need to go around. It's in for a called strike, 1-1. Once Severino gets the ball back, he is ready to go. Here's the 1-1 to Watson. Swings and misses at 1, tailing low and in, a ball and 2 strikes. He's not wasting any time, no wasted movement, just on the mound, ready to fire. From the windup, Severino with the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Back-to-back strikeouts for Severino. That's now 3 on the evening, and there's 2 away in the top of the third.
Yeah, he's really getting locked in, and you know, at this point, maybe the Patriots and their staff are just hopeful that they can get more than 3 to 4 out of him, although, you know, he'll stay on that tight leash, but he's certainly looking really good.
Well, he's mowing through Bowie's lineup. Here's Malkeem Canelo, and the first pitch from Sevy misses up and in. 1 ball and no strikes. The Yankee fans are going to see what Severino is doing here today and get even more excited as the 1-0 misses upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Certainly a lot of excitement around the big league club with the way they've played since the trade deadline. Had an exciting win last night. Not so much today. But still, with Severino on his way back, very exciting times for the Bronx Bombers. 2-0 drops in for a called strike, 2-1. From the windup in the pitch. Fastball, called to strike. Bro might have helped him out a bit with a nice frame on that fastball, low and away to the right-handed hitter. But it's a 2-2 count with 2 out, nobody on in the top of the third inning. Severino from the windup and the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out to right field, chasing Cuevas to the warning track at the wall. He makes the catch. And that's 9 up and 9 down for Luis Severino. What an impressive rehab assignment it's been for him today. We're still scoreless as we head to the bottom of the third on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. A1 Limousine is a proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. With a fleet of 200-plus vehicles ranging from sedans to luxury motor coaches, A1 Limousine can serve groups of all sizes. A1 Limousine, the official limousine service of the Somerset Patriots. NJM Insurance Group knocks it out of the park. For over 100 years, NJM has been committed to its customers, bringing safety-focused insurance and customer satisfaction to millions of drivers, homeowners, renters, and business owners. Get your quote today at njm.com. We're in the home half of the third inning. Mark Schwartz alongside Brandon Pelter in a beautiful early evening in Bridgewater. Had some good pitching so far. Jesus Bastidas leads off in the home half of the third. Checks his swing, didn't go on a curveball from Ryan Conroy. 1 ball and no strikes. It'll be Bastidas followed by Frederick Cuevas and Brandon Lockridge. 8, 9, and 1 due up for the Patriots. The 1-0. Swing and a bouncer foul down the third base line. 1 ball and 1 strike. Luis Severino is now at 34 pitches across his first 3 innings. He has not allowed a base runner. He has struck out 3. At this rate, I would imagine he comes back out for the 4th. 1-1. Misses outside to Bastidas. 2 balls and a strike.
I mean, he threw, what, 43 pitches on Tuesday, so you think the bar is up a little bit, and seems like ample room to get through the 4th inning if he keeps on this pace.
2-1 to Bastidas. Inside, and it hit him. Came in on the hands, and Jesus Bastidas hit by a pitch to begin the bottom of the 3rd inning.
Bastidas almost started the swing there a little bit. And I don't know if that ball had a little run to it or what, but he didn't really have much of a reaction to get out of the way of that ball.
So Bastidas takes first. He's always a threat along the base paths. And now, stepping in for his 2nd game in the lineup with the Patriots is their newly minted right fielder, Frederick Cuevas. Important to note that Michael Beltre has been out of the lineup the last couple of days for Somerset. Did see him walking around underneath the ballpark earlier today. First pitch to Cuevas. Taken for a called strike, 0-1. Cuevas hits from the left side. Started off the season with High A Hudson Valley. Played in 8 games with AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre. And was transferred here to Somerset earlier in the week. Bastidas off of first, and the 0-1 from Conroy. Swing and a bouncer down the first base line, foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Cuevas went 0 for 3 last night with a pair of strikeouts. He's at the plate here with runner at first, nobody out. Shadows starting to creep slowly down the first base line. 0-2 from Conroy. Tails low and away to the left-handed batter. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Our expectation is that whenever Luis Severino is going to come out of this ballgame, that Sean Semple will be the first pitcher out of the pen for the Patriots. Semple not yet getting loose. Lead us to believe that Severino will come back at least for the 4th. 1-2. Cuevas taps it foul off the front shin. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Patriots took the first 2 games of this series. They've dropped each of the last 3. Still find themselves hanging on to first place in the AA Northeast League. Wrapping up this series against Bowie today, and then inarguably the biggest series of the season beginning next Tuesday against the Portland Sea Dogs. And just so happens to be the Yankees affiliate versus the Red Sox affiliate, as Conroy will throw over and Bastidas back to the bag. Rivalries transcend levels of affiliation, Brandon. We will will ourselves into a rivalry with the Portland Sea Dogs. 1-2. Cuevas waves and misses at a breaking ball. Set down on strikes, and there's 1 away in the bottom of the 3rd. Scoreless between Bowie and Somerset. That'll bring us back to the top of the order with Brandon Lockridge.
Sharp breaking ball from Conroy. Started at the knees. Some bite down toward the shins there. Swung right over top.
This is Conroy's 5th appearance for AA Bowie this season. Again, he made 3 innings as a reliever his last time on the mound against the Patriots on Tuesday. That was his longest outing at the AA level this season. Works from the stretch with a runner at first, 1 away. Here's Brandon Lockridge. First pitch to Lockridge taken for a called strike, 0-1. Conroy began the season with Low A Delmarva, where he appeared in 2 games in which he threw 3 innings, and then was transferred up to High A Aberdeen, where he had 3 separate appearances in which he tossed 4 innings, as he checks in over at first base with Jesus Bastidas. The most pitches that Conroy has thrown in a game this season is 71. He did that for Aberdeen back on July 13th across 4 frames. 0-1. Lockridge takes a breaking ball that's called to strike. Low outside corner. Lockridge behind in the count 0-2. Lockridge had a base hit and his first at bat, the lone hit so far in tonight's ball game. Line drive hit back up the middle into center field. Now a 10-game on base streak for Brandon Lockridge. Had a home run last night. First time he had gone deep since July 22nd. 0-2. Swings and misses. Another breaking ball in the dirt. Blocked by Rutschman. Back-to-back Ks for Conroy. He's got 3 on the evening, and there's 2 away.
Designated hitter.
So 2 out, nobody on. And here's another one of the main events here at TD Bank Ballpark today. Chris Gittens making a rehab assignment. Grounded into a 6-4-3 double play in his first at bat. Right-handed power hitter, first pitch. Takes a called strike, 0-1. He played in 24 games with AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre earlier this season. Crushed it with the Rail Riders. Hit .359 with 7 home runs and 23 runs batted in. And over those 24 games, had a .519 on-base percentage. Another throw over to first base. I'm not great at math, Brandon. We have established that. But that is getting on base more than half the time he's at the plate.
It's quite good.
He wears number 92. Wonder if he's the first 92 ever in Patriots history. We'll have to double check that. Here's the 0-1. Curveball missing low and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. So that tremendous start to the season for Gittens got him a call up to the big leagues. Appeared in 16 games with the Bronx Bombers, hit 1 home run, 5 RBI, carried a .111 batting average in his time at the majors. Now working his way back, the 1-1. Breaking ball, that one finds the inside part of the plate, taken for a called strike, 1-2. Jesus Bastidas was hit by a pitch to begin the inning. He's still off of first base, and there's 2 away. Gittens at the plate, Conroy on the mound, and once again, Conroy will throw over.
Well, Mark, I know you have an all-time roster page here in our media guide. Do you have anything by number, though? Or
I was going to put it in by number.
oh, you slacked.
And you know what? The season got to us a little quicker than I anticipated. 1-2. Gittens wastes away a fastball. I was proud enough. It was not easy from scratch to go back and find every single player.
That had to be a bear of a task.
Yeah,
and the years that they pitched for the team.
Yep, that took a while.
Tip of the cap to you, man.
Next year we'll throw in the numbers.
All you.
1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 out and a runner at first here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. The pitch. Gittens swings and rips one out to left field, a base hit. Hard hit line drive out to left field. Gittens' first hit as a member of the Somerset Patriots. He's 1 for 2 today, and the Patriots with runners at first and second.
Well, through the first 3 frames, the Patriots have had a runner on board every inning. This is the first time they've advanced someone past first base. And Mark, with Gittens' swing, we talked about it when we saw him taking BP yesterday. Man, that ball just jumps off the bat. There's something a little different about it.
We would say that he was peppering the second wall of advertisements during batting practice, but he was consistently hitting it over it.
Yep. I mean, it was the kind of ball that gets up in the air, and instead of coming down, it just keeps on going up higher and higher.
Here's Oswald Peraza. He swings and misses at a first pitch from Conroy. 1 ball, no balls and 1 strike.
As if the ball was on a line. I mean, it was impressive.
Peraza, a .280 batter, entering tonight's ball game. Ranked as a number 3 prospect in the New York Yankees organization, an 0-1. Taken low and away, 1-1. There is a lot of excitement surrounding Oswald Peraza, who began the season with High A Hudson Valley, had a tremendous month there, and has settled in as the everyday starting shortstop for the Patriots. Peraza and Anthony Volpe, really the 2 middle infield prospects the Yankees have towards the top of their list. Here's the 1-1. Peraza takes low and away. 2 balls and a strike. And again, you know what? It comes back to how great minor league baseball can be, especially for, Yankee fanatics. You could come to the ballpark today. You could see Luis Severino, a 2-time American League All-Star. You could see Chris Gittens, who has been a Yankees minor league player of the year. And you could see Adley Rutschman, the #1 prospect for the Baysox. You have Oswald Peraza, a top 3 prospect for the Yankees. Here's the 2-1. He swings and misses, 2-2. And that's not to mention all of the other, extremely talented players that are on this Patriots roster, whether they're ranked according to an online list or not. There's a lot to watch here. Double-A level with Somerset. 2 balls and 2 strikes. There's 2 on and 2 out. We're in the bottom of the 3rd and scoreless. Conroy from the stretch in the pitch. Peraza taps it foul. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, there is a lot. I mean, you'd think either Adley Rutschman, the top prospect in all of baseball, or Luis Severino, one of the 2 was enough, let alone all the others you mentioned, and combine it all. It's fun that we have situations like this nearly every single night.
Still a 2-2 count between Conroy and Peraza. Conroy about to throw his 46th pitch of the night. Here it is. And it's a chopper towards 3rd. Racing in Mejias Breen. Tough play. Picks it on the bare hand, but he doesn't have a throw. Oswald Peraza with an infield single, and the Patriots have the bases loaded with 2 away here in the home half of the 3rd.
Well, a swinging bunt and a chopper up the 3rd base side, and there was nothing Mejias Breen could have done. I mean, I think his only alternative was to let that ball roll a little bit and see if it might have gone foul, but it seemed like it was going to be fair up that 3rd base side. So
that'll bring out Bowie pitching coach Justin Ramsey. Have a conversation with his starter. We should note that the normal manager for the Bowie Baysox, Buck Britton, is currently not with the team. Their fundamentals coach Jeff Kunkel has been managing the squad this week in Somerset. An early opportunity for the Patriots. They have not struck first in any of the first 5 games of this series. You'd think with Luis Severino on the mound tonight and the way that he has pitched thus far, if you're able to take an early lead, you have Sean Semple set to come out of the bullpen once Severino's done. This game can set up very well for Somerset, especially with it basically being a bullpen day for Bowie. Gray Fenter was originally supposed to be the starting pitcher for the Baysox today. He is no longer, of course, the starter. It's been Conroy, and Baysox will have to tap into their bullpen the rest of the way once Conroy is done. So the bases are loaded. 2 out. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera, first pitch. Taken low and away. 1 ball and no strikes.
We mentioned the Patriots and their short bullpen in the pregame show, but heck, if you can get 4 innings from Severino, it's pretty plausible that Sean Semple could close this game out.
Bastidas at 3rd, Gittens at 2nd, Peraza at 1st. 1-0 to Cabrera. Taken low. 2 balls and no strikes. Somerset has 2 grand slams this season. One of them by the man that's at the plate right here. Cabrera hit a grand slam back in early July here at TD Bank Ballpark. Has 14 home runs on the season. Leads the squad with 50 runs batted in. Was recently ranked the number 23 prospect in the Yankees organization by MLB Pipeline. Here's the 2-0. Swings and lines one up the middle and into center field. A base hit. Scoring from 3rd is Bastidas. Gittens will be held at 3rd base. But Oswaldo Cabrera puts the Patriots on the board. First time Somerset has scored first this series. It's a 1-0 Patriots lead in the bottom of the 3rd.
And this is the first time now in 4 games that the Patriots have finally kind of gotten over the hump, right? A couple nights ago, they got shut out. Then the next day, they're down 3-0. They finally tie the game at 3, had an opportunity to go ahead. They couldn't and lost. And then last night, just not a lot of offense. So really good to see the offense getting over and also going station to station and passing the baton, not just relying on the home run ball.
For Oswaldo Cabrera, that base hit now improves his on-base streak to 28 games. It ties Thomas Malone for the longest on-base streak of the season for Somerset. Meanwhile, that's going to be it for Ryan Conroy. He has been taken out of this ball game. We believe the new pitcher coming in is Steven Klimek. We'll get a confirmation on that when he comes in. But there is a pitching change, so we'll step aside. Patriots have the bases loaded, leading 1-0, 2 away in the bottom of the third on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Looking for a new or used car? There's no better place in the Flemington Car and Truck Country family of brands. Located on routes 202 and 31 in Flemington, New Jersey, or at Flemington.com. There you'll find a family-centered organization ready to take care of all of your automotive needs, as they've done since 1976. Shopping for a new car? Score great deals across the all-star lineup at your local Ford stores. Proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball. For current offers, visit buyfordnow.com. New pitcher on the mound for the Baysox. It's the right-hander, Stephen Klimek. 6'3", 205-pound righty. 27-year-old comes on with the bases loaded and 2 away. Bottom of the third inning, and Josh Bro stepping to the plate. First pitch. Bro swings and misses, got a fastball, and he swung right through it. No balls and a strike. So Conroy done after 2 2/3 innings. The book is not closed on him. He threw 49 pitches, 32 of which were for strikes. Gittins off of third. Peraza at second, Cabrera at first. 2 out, bottom of the third inning. And the 0-1. Misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bro popped out to the shortstop Grenier in his first at bat. He's 0 for 1 today. Still looking for his first hit since Wednesday night. Opportunity here to open this game up a touch for Somerset. The 1-1. Lays off a curveball that missed low and away. 2 balls and a strike. It's the second time that the Patriots are seeing Klimek this week. He was on the mound for 2 innings last Tuesday night, allowed 5 runs, 4 of which were earned, including a 3-run home run to Dermis Garcia. The 2-1. Bro swings and bounces one softly down the third base line, racing into Mejia Spreen, barehanded pick, throw to first, not in time. Gittins scores from third. It's an RBI infield single for Josh Bro, and the Patriots lead it 2-0.
Second time the Patriots have benefited from a cheeky dribbler up the third base side, but hey, gets the job done, and they are adding on to this lead.
Well, Bro certainly didn't get all of it, but it stayed fair as it bounced along the infield grass down the third base line. Mejia Spreen was playing back against the right-handed hitting Bro, who has plenty of power. And really good effort by Mejia Spreen to just get that ball on a barehanded pick and over to first base to even make it close. Here's Dermis Garcia. First pitch in the dirt, blocked by Rutschman. 1 ball and no strikes. So Somerset in front 2-0. Still 2 out, still bases loaded. We're in the bottom of the third. And Garcia is the 8th batter of the inning for the Patriots. Peraza's at third base, Cabrera at second, Bro at first. Infield back, outfield straight up. 2-0, Somerset leading. Klimek, the right-hander, with the 1-0. Misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. On the season, Klimek is 3-4 with a 5.50 ERA. Across 25 relief appearances. Opponents hitting .256 against him on the year. Right-hander with the glove rest at the belt in the 2-0. Up and into Garcia, now 3 balls and no strikes. Well, with the bases loaded, we'll see if the Patriots give Garcia the green light. It's an important ball game for Somerset. Any early lead that they could extend, certainly important. No place to put Garcia with a 3-0 count in the pitch. Swing away, and he lines it through the left side of the infield. A base hit. Peraza scores. The throw will come home with Cabrera sliding in, and he beats the tag. A 2-out, 2-run single from Dermis Garcia. 4 runs in the bottom of the third for the Patriots, and they're in front 4-0.
Good piece of hitting, too. Pulling that ball, ripping it into left field. Garcia's looked real good these last couple days, and I love getting aggressive early on in this one, especially coming off of a 3-game skid. Try and pour it on, and now a 4-run lead.
Close play at home, and Adley Rutschman had a question for home plate umpire Ben Rosen. Oswaldo Cabrera with a feet-first slide into home plate just to beat the tag. But Garcia got the green light, swinging 3-0, and a big 2-out, 2-run knock for him. 4-0 Somerset leads. Runners still at first and second with 2 away. And here's Isaiah Gilliam, the 9th batter of the inning. First pitch. Breaking ball drops into Gilliam for a called strike, 0-1. So Garcia's reached base twice today. Now with 45 runs batted in on the year. And the 0-1. Gilliam wastes it away, foul. No balls and 2 strikes. That closes the book on Ryan Conroy. He left this ball game with the bases loaded, and all 3 of the runners that he left have come around to score. It's Bro off of second, Garcia at first, and the 0-2 to Gilliam. He swings and misses on a fastball, and that retires the side in the bottom of the 3rd inning. But 4 runs are home for the Patriots. Those coming home on 5 hits, no errors, 2 runners left on base. Somerset leads 4-0 as we head to the 4th on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Welcome back to TD Bank Ballpark. We're moved to the top of the 4th inning. Adley Rutschman's the #1 prospect in baseball. With more on Rutschman, here's Lexi Samanchik. Lexi?
Thanks, guys. With Wander Franco graduating out of the prospect ranking, Adley Rutschman has now been named the #1 overall prospect in all of baseball. With 18 home runs and 55 RBIs, he's got a lot of power, including 2 home runs here in Somerset this week. On top of that, he's a tough out with a .395 on-base percentage. We'll see him up this inning, and we'll see what he can do. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Lexi. It's a 4-0 lead for Somerset, 4 runs on 6 hits. And to carry you here in the top of the 4th inning, here's Brandon Pelter.
Thank you very much, Mark. Luis Severino out for another inning of work. 3 scoreless, hitless frames at 34 pitches for the big leaguer. First pitch to Patrick Dorian, a called strike. Severino has looked so sharp and working quick too. 0-1. Soft contact, a grounder to second. Bastidas fields and sidearms on to first, 1 away.
Well, not only has he looked so sharp, but we've now had 10 batters against Severino. Only 2 of them have gotten the ball out of the infield. He's got the 3 strikeouts. He is not allowed a base runner, but he's induced a lot of weak contact as well. The best hit ball was from Malquin Canelo, who flew out to the warning track in right field to end the 3rd.
Here's Adley Rutschman. He certainly has a ton of pop in the bat. Rutschman took Severino deep on Tuesday night. Now the pitch. First pitch strike on the inner 3rd. Severino was working back from Tommy John surgery and then pitching for the Hudson Valley Renegades. Strained his groin, which sidelined him a couple more weeks. 0-1, hard hit up the first base side, just foul. Now making his 2nd start with the Patriots. We're not exactly sure the timeline here, although it sounds like the Yankees are hoping to have him back sometime in September. He's faced 10 batters, is not allowed a base runner yet. 0-2 in the dirt. I think one of the most important numbers that we just saw, Mark, first pitch strike percentage hovering right around 75.
That's what you like to see. Getting ahead of batters and really operating on his timeline, on through his means of working in this game.
The pitch, swing and a miss. Rutschman chased the high fastball. 4 strikeouts for Severino.
Designated hitter number 13.
First time that Severino faced Rutschman back on Tuesday night, it was Rutschman who got him with a 2-run home run. But here tonight, Severino induced a weak ground out to second base in the 1st inning and gets him down on the high cheddar here in the top of the 4th.
Now it's the 3-man Kyle Stowers, and he goes chasing up high as well. Oh, 0-1. Another swing and a miss, 0-2. That fastball looks real good. Definitely a couple ticks higher than it was on Tuesday.
He's letting it rip tonight, Brandon.
0-2. Breaking ball dips in.
How about that? You get fastball, and then that nasty slider that comes low and in. Good for Stowers. He was able to lay off, but that's such a tough pitch combination to square up.
1-2. Popped him up. Foul ground left side. That'll reach the seats. Somerset with 4 in the bottom of the 3rd frame. They've jumped in front of the Baysox for the first time this week. 4 runs on 6 hits. The 1-2 home. In the dirt, and the count runs even. 2-2. Would love to see Severino get the out here. He's had 45 pitches, maybe a chance to come out and work the 5th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away, top of the 4th, the pitch. Spoiled into the seats.
Well, he threw 43 pitches on Tuesday night, and in peeking down towards the bullpen, Sean Semple is standing, and there's a chance that this could be it for Severino.
Yeah, he is throwing for Somerset. 46 pitches for Sevy. Sounded like the Yankees were looking for 3 to 4 innings, about 50 pitches or so. 2-2. Misses up, and the count runs full. 3 balls and 2 strikes on Kyle Stowers. Sean Semple continues to warm for the Patriots. He'll be on next. Severino, the 3-2. Breaking ball called strike 3 at the knees. Severino strikes out 5. He works a perfect 4 frames. We're through 3.5, and Somerset leads Bowie 4-0 on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Home 4th at TD Bank Ballpark. Patriots scored 4 runs on 5 hits in the bottom of the 3rd frame. A couple of them, though, didn't leave the infield. A pair up the 3rd baseline. Oswald Peraza didn't, and so did Josh Bro. Somerset ahead 4-0, sent 9 to the plate. Jesus Bastidas looks at a first pitch called strike, breaking ball on the outside corner. Seems like the day is done for Luis Severino as Sean Semple continues to throw in the Patriots bullpen. 0-1 fouled off the mask of Rutschman, but a strong performance. I mean, Severino rather was certainly not bad on Tuesday night, but this was night and day. He looked sharp.
I mean, he looked like a major leaguer today.
0-2 bounces home.
And again, like you said, that's not to say that he didn't quite look like a major leaguer, but he looked like he was on a rehab assignment on Tuesday night, and tonight he was just letting it go.
Dominant.
Yeah.
Ball and 2 strikes on Bastidas. Klimek from the stretch and the pitch. This is upstairs. Severino, 4 perfect frames, 5 strikeouts, 48 pitches. Two. A chopper towards short. Grenier charges, throws on the run. They get Bastidas 1 away in the 4th.
Right fielder, number 2.
Frederick Cuevas up next. Made his Patriots debut in last night's contest, going 0 for 3 with a pair of Ks. Still looking for his first hit in the Patriots pinstripes. Klimek deals. This is upstairs. We've seen Cuevas climb the ladder a couple times at pitches up in the zone. Laid off one upstairs on that pitch, though. The 1-0. Misses away. 2 balls and no strikes on Cuevas.
Well, Aaron Polensky right now is on the injured list. Michael Beltre hasn't been in the ballgame the last couple of nights, so Cuevas getting a solid couple of looks in right field.
The pitch. Chops it foul. Ooh, off the hands of Jose Javier, the first base coach. He's the Patriots defensive coach. Now that was hit sharply to his credit, but I'm sure he'll hear that one. He's already getting some from Dermis Garcia there in the dugout. 2-1. Misses away. There's got to be a little pressure on those balls out there. If you're the team's defense coach, you have to make the plays. 3-1. It's skied high in the air and deep to right center field. That ball is out of here. Off the top of the second row of ads, Frederick Cuevas goes deep for his first hit with the Patriots and makes it a 5-0 ball game in the fourth.
And he knew that he got it. He went down, dropped the bat barrel, and sent it out. That hit off the top of the Dave & Buster's sign in right center field. He watched it fly. Now a 5-0 Somerset lead. An impressive show of strength there for Cuevas.
You said it, Mark. He went down and got that ball. Sent it into orbit. And Somerset in command. Quite the bounce back from the last 3 games. Brandon Lockridge looks at a first pitch strike. Somerset had generated just 4 runs over their last 3 games coming into tonight. They lost 3 straight. They were shut out. 0-1. Lockridge goes around on a ball in the dirt, and it's 0-2. Tonight, the bats have come. In the 3rd frame, 4 runs on 5 hits. Here in the 4th, a solo homer from Cuevas. Klimek the 0-2. Ground ball right side, long way for Canelo. He went to slide and it hit off his leg and into shallow right field. Lockridge around first. He's over to second base.
Long way to run for Canelo. And you know what? He, like you said, Brandon, he slid to make the stop with his glove. The problem was that he got his feet in front of where his glove was located. There's no way the ball was going to get there. He blocked his glove with his sliding legs.
That is ruled an error. So the first error of the game for the Baysox. That'll be an E4. And that gives Chris Gittens a chance here. First pitch, a breaking ball in the dirt.
No matter what way that Brandon Lockridge gets on base, this guy that you like to have up there with all of the speed.
One-0. Misses, 2 balls and no strikes. Chris Gittens, a hard hit liner into left for a base knock in the 3rd frame after grounding into a double play in his first at bat here this evening. Ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. Klimek deals. Breaking ball drops low. It's 3-0. Wonder if Gittens has the green light. 3-0. Fastball dots the outside corner. Klimek deals. Hit high in the air, foul ground and into the seats. Oh man, someone's getting booed. They must not have made the play.
You don't get those kind of boos for making the play.
3 balls, 2 strikes. Lockridge at second, 1 away in the 4th. Breaking ball called strike 3. Lockridge thought he worked a walk. Instead, he's walking back to the dugout for the second out. Oswald Peraza up next. First time batting in the 3-hole this season with the Patriots. Reached down an infield single dribbler up the third base side. Klimek deals. Fastball toward the hands. Peraza, a .282 batter. Now the 1-0. Off the glove of Rutschman into the backstop. Lockridge will advance 90 feet to third.
If you have a little child with you,
pitch was up in the zone. Rutschman couldn't get there. We'll see if that scored a wild pitch or a pass ball. Klimek been working from behind. It's 2 balls and no strikes right now on Peraza. And the righty steps off. Two. Hard hit towards right field. Diaz ranging back, looking up, and that ball is out of here. A 2-run homer for Oswald Peraza, his 7th of the year, and the Patriots pouring it on. It's a 7-0 ball game in the 4th.
Well, Peraza the last couple of nights has been teasing that opposite field home run. He's been hitting the ball well out to right field, and this time a line drive got out in a hurry. And so many aspects of the Yankees organization on full display here in Bridgewater tonight.
And that draws Jeff Kunkel out of the Baysox dugout. Wonder if this will be it for Stephen Klimek. It has not been a strong day for the Baysox pitching staff. They'll go to the bullpen to try one more time. We step aside for the pitching change in the bottom of the 4th. Patriots in front on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. HealthQuest, the top 100 health and fitness club in the nation, is right here in our community, conveniently located on Route 31 in Flemington, open 7 days a week. HealthQuest proudly serves all of Central New Jersey. Visit them today and start your journey to becoming HQ Fit. In uncertain times, you need someone who has your back. That's why Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey makes sure their health plans have all the benefits you need, telemedicine, mental health services, and more, because everyone should feel like someone has their back. Back in the bottom of the 4th frame, Patriots in front 7-0, 2 away in the inning, and a new righty is on. It's Luis Perez making his 10th appearance.
Perez not where he wants that ERA to be, stands at 6.48, right-hander.
Oswaldo Cabrera takes a first pitch strike. At batting average against 2, just a notch below 300. 0-1. Up and away. Well, the Patriots have gone through a few nights of things not clicking. Today's been quite the opposite. Everything seems to be going for Somerset. 1-1. Fisted in the air, shallow left, playable for Grenier, and the shortstop will make the catch for the final out in the 4th frame. But the Patriots tack on 3 more, a couple big swings, an error as well. We're through 4, and Somerset leads Bowie 7-0 on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. On to the 5th at TD Bank Ballpark. Patriots charging in front, 7-0 the lead. Big part thanks to Oswald Peraza, 2 for 3 so far tonight. 2-run homer as well. Dermis Garcia has driven in a pair. Somerset 7 runs on 8 hits. A lot of offense, really strong pitching, and the Patriots make the call to the bullpen. It's Sean Semple who comes into this one.
Semple came on for 4 2/3 innings of relief Last Tuesday night, after Severino had exited the ballgame, struck out 9 batters to tie a season high, at least with the Patriots. He's been brilliant since he's returned from Hudson Valley.
First pitch to Yusniel Diaz is a called strike at the knee. Fastball a tick higher for Semple. Works from the wind. Breaking ball hit high in the air but playable to right. Cuevas jogging to his left, back a little bit. He makes the catch. One away in the 5th. Boy, how about the rehab start from Luis Severino? 4 innings, no runs, no hits, no walks, and 5 Ks. Just 48 pitches to get through 4.
Couldn't ask for anything more from Severino tonight. Just brilliant all the way around and showing why Yankee fans are so excited to get him back up to the major league level.
First pitch, a strike to Seth Mejia's brain. I mean, his rehab probably takes precedence, but he also has left the Patriots in a really good position here. It's the 0-1, a fastball tagged to right on a line, but Cuevas is there to make the catch. Somerset really, most of the week has been so short on bullpen arms, about 6 available, and that does not account for, the guys that pitched the night before. So not a lot of options out there. No lefties, all right-handed hurlers. But the Patriots now in a spot where Severino has given them 4 innings, and Semple, who was slated to start this game, has probably a good shot to finish it off. Doran Turchin takes a first pitch strike. So there's a strong potential, if Semple pitches well, that the Patriots don't use any relievers unless they want to get anyone work heading into an off day.
That'd be big.
0-1 falls low. One home. Popped him up. Right side in foul ground, it's Dermis Garcia who makes the catch, and Sean Semple. Light work in the top of the 5th. He sets down the Baysox 1, 2, 3. They're down in order, and we're through 4.5. Somerset, 7-run lead over Bowie on MILB TV in 1450 WCTC. Back for the bottom of the 5th frame. Check out the Patriots on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, to get all the latest updates and information on the Somerset Patriots. Bottom 5, Josh Bro gets it started. Still facing Luis Perez. The righty from the wind. Now the pitch. Called the strike. Final line on Stephen Klimek. He goes an inning. Allows 3 runs, 2 earned on 4 hits. No walks, 2 strikeouts. 0-1. This is away. Perez deals. Swing and a miss. With the hat, looks like it's on a little bit of a tilt there. Kind of Fernando Rodney vibes. A complete flat brim. One, two. Up and in. Can you ever pull off a flat brim cap, Mark?
No, I cannot.
I don't think I can either. I go for more like the trucker style hat that has like the open back. I don't know exactly what you call that. You know what I mean with the
was it snapback?
Yeah. 2-2. Fouled off. But not just a snapback. They have like will be a design and a color on the front, and then in the back, like all the little holes.
Like a mesh on the back. Yeah.
Yes.
A trucker. That's like a trucker hat, right?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if there was another name for it or if everyone was on the same page here.
You know, now that we have new era hats here at TD Bank Ballpark, There's a specific kind. I really like the 39-30s.
Oh, yeah. 2-2. Hit hard down the left field line, but it tails foul.
The flat brim is more of the 59-50.
Yes, that's correct.
And the 39s have a little bit more of the curvature in the front. I don't wear hats very often. I don't know if you've ever even seen me wear a hat. I don't really, but if I do wear a hat, it's more of a 39.
Perez the 2-2. Misses in. And over at the team store, they have a lot of options. Bobby Crossman running the show over there. He's, boy, every day I walk past, there's something new I want to get in terms of Patriots merch. 3-2. Grounded softly left side. Mejia's Breen cuts it off. And the throw is accurate onto first. One away in the fifth. Brandon Pelter with Mark Schwartz. Beautiful Sunday evening at the ballpark. Thanks so much for tuning in. Somerset ahead 7-0. 7 runs on 8 hits. It's been base knocks. It's been power swings. The pitching has been phenomenal as well. Dermis Garcia now up. Perez deals. Fastball strike. Now the pitch. In tight, it turns Garcia out of the way. The 1-1. Fouled at the plate, a ball and 2 strikes now on Garcia. Mark, have you kept up with the Olympics at all?
I always try to.
Yeah.
I never fully succeed to the extent that I would like. But I do have, I mean, I've been following as much as I can. I follow a lot of the swimming.
So challenging, you know, in the course of the season. And also with the time difference over in Japan. It's 1-2, misses low. A lot of events are shown on replay as opposed to being shown live. But correct me if I'm wrong, men's basketball won gold. Right, and the women did as well.
That's right. Men's baseball won silver.
Yeah. 2-2, swing and a miss. Garcia out in front of a breaking ball. It was Japan that dropped the baseball team. And Masahiro Tanaka, former Yankee, took the bump for Japan in that championship game, or gold medal game, I guess I should call it.
Well, there's a chance that the Patriots could be playing against an Olympian next week. Tristan Casas.
It's with Portland coming into town. First pitch to Gilliam settles outside.
He led the Team USA in runs batted in over the Olympics.
Gilliam a wave and a miss, and it's 1-1. Perez fires. It's looped into center field. Watson ranging in. He makes the catch on the run, and the side is retired. The Patriots down in order. In the bottom of the 5th frame, we're through 5, and Somerset leads Bowie by 7 on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Let's check in on the Toyota World of Clinton out-of-town scoreboard. Plenty of finals in the AA Northeast League here. A ton of 1 o'clock games, 2 o'clock start in there as well. Erie drops Harrisburg 9-4. Portland loses to Binghamton. How about the Rumble Ponies there, taking 5 of 7? Hartford Yard Goats, a 10-5 win over the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. All tied at 7 in the top of the 9th between Altoona and Akron. And the Flying Squirrels out to a 2-1 lead over the Reading Fightin' Phils. That game in the top of the 5th. Here in Bridgewater, Somerset leads 7-0. First pitch was fouled off by Caden Grenier. Grenier struck out swinging earlier today. Semple deals. Breaking ball strike. No balls and 2 strikes on Grenier.
Bro does such a good job of framing pitches. There's been a couple of times where it might look a little low and away to a right-handed batter, and he just effortlessly, naturally lifts the glove and frames well.
0-2 off the end of the bat towards short. Peraza shuffles left and throws on to first. In time, 1 out in the 6th. Peraza always looks so effortless out at short.
I mean, he got to that one quickly and looked up and saw that Grenier wasn't fully booking it down the first baseline, so he had an opportunity to really collect himself, double, triple clutch, to make sure he had the right grip before throwing on to first.
Zach Watson up next. 1 away in the 6th frame. The pitch. Hit hard, high in the air, out towards right center field. Cuevas giving chase toward the warning track. He reaches up and makes the catch on the run. 2 away in the 6th. It was a bit of a bumpy ride for Frederick Cuevas, but he got there.
Second time that we've seen Cuevas have to dart back to the warning track tonight, and maybe not the cleanest route that he took. Had to curve towards the end, but just shy of the track, able to run it down and make the catch.
So now 2 out in the top of the 6th, and here's Malkin Canelo. Baysox down 7 without a base runner here this evening. The pitch in the dirt. One oh. Slow chopper toward the middle. Peraza there. Throws on to first in time. Another 1-2-3 frame. 18 up and 18 down. We're through 5.5. Somerset leads Bowie 7-0 on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Ideacom is now offering businesses free phones with qualifying systems. Get the guys from Ideacom on your team today by visiting their website at ideacom-nj.com. NJIT is the #1 university in the nation for student upward economic mobility and is top 2% for alumni salaries. Visit njit.edu to learn more. Whether you want to save for retirement in a checking account with some robust benefits or a custom loan for your small business, Provident Bank is committed to making it happen. And that's a commitment you can count on. Learn more at provident.bank. Home half of the 6th frame. Somerset in front by 7. They're in control of this one. Jesus Bastidas gets it started. Luis Perez back out for another frame of work, and the first pitch dips away. One 0. Grounder up the third base side just fell. The 1-1 home. Fastball strike.
Well, Bastidas was hit by a pitch earlier today, so his streak is still alive. Now 12 games at the AA level for Jesus Bastidas. He has reached base safely in each of them.
Perez deals. Breaks low and away.
And continue to be impressed with him defensively as well. You know, when he came up from low A Tampa, it was on the same day where Patriots had 4 position players transferred up to Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
2-2. Grounded, third base, but foul.
And the feeling was at that time, well, Somerset, okay, they've got Jesus Bastidas. They're going to need more reinforcements because you lose Sands, Malone, Perez, Pita, and Bastidas has come in, and he hasn't played every day for the Patriots, but when he's in the lineup, gives you a really solid glove, and he battles at the plate.
He's in a battle here. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Swings and misses over top a breaking ball, 1 away in the 6th.
Good looking slider there from Perez, breaking away from the right-handed hitter. Not a full swing from Bastidas as well. Looked like he was fooled.
Now it's Frederick Cuevas. I think his walk-up song has really jumped up there in terms of one of the tops on the Patriots. Here's the pitch. This is down low. Cuevas homered to right. There's first hit in a Patriots uniform. 1-0. Called the strike.
Oh, it was a similar start for Cuevas with AAA Scranton Wilkes-Barre. Hit a home run in his 2nd game with the Rail Riders earlier this season. It's his home run with the 2nd game with the Patriots today.
2019, spent the year in Charleston. Was there in 2018 as well for some time as he fouls off the next pitch. But through 2021, he's played 43 games with Hudson Valley, 8 with AAA Scranton. Now this is his 2nd with AA Somerset. Ball and 2 strikes on the lefty Cuevas. Perez deals. It's ripped on a line, but well foul. Out in front of that one into the seats on the right side.
What a fun day at the ballpark here, Brandon. Not only did you have Severino and Gittins, and it's currently a 7-0 lead. Had a logo baseball giveaway presented by Financial Resources Federal Credit Union. Got a post-game run the bases presented by Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield of New Jersey. Certainly a lot going on to finish off the week here in Bridgewater.
Really exciting week here at the ballpark. It's the 1-2, dips outside. We had fireworks a couple times throughout this week, but also talent on the field.
I mean, we talked about it before. What is it, 5 different players rehabbing with the Patriots this week?
2-2. Misses up. Well, Gittins.
Well, 4 if you count Severino twice.
Right. Severino, Schmidt, Peralta, and then
Severino.
Potentially, well, I mean, it's one guy.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but he's made 2 appearances.
But as we look forward to next week, too, potential for Trey Amberke, who's been working out here, to become that 5th. The 3-2 now to Cuevas. Fouled off.
Also a good chance that we'll see, I mean, we don't know for sure, but there's a chance, at least with Clark Schmidt, he's due to make another start at some level in the Yankees organization. He was here on Tuesday, or rather on Wednesday. So he'd be scheduled to go on Tuesday on normal rest.
Another 3-2. Is hit on a line, but right at the first baseman, Dorian, who makes the catch for the 2nd out.
A couple of hard hit balls for Cuevas today. Trying to make the most of his playing time with Polensky on the injured list and Beltre out of the lineup for the last couple of days.
Now it's Brandon Lockridge, 2 away in the 6th. Patriots up a bunch. First pitch, he fouls it off. Somerset 7 runs on 8 hits in this one.
Please go to customer service behind the press box.
Oh, 1. Upstairs. The next pitch grounded up the middle. Tough play for Grenier, who gets there, and the throw just gets Lockridge. Good range by the shortstop, Caden Grenier. They get Lockridge, but on a bang-bang play at first, and the 6th inning comes to a close. The Patriots, no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base through 6. Somerset in front by 7 on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. We start the 7th at TD Bank Ballpark. Patriots ahead of the Baysox 7-0. Bowie yet to reach base here this evening. 1, 2, 3 due up. Dorian, Rutschman, and Stowers still facing Sean Semple, who winds and the pitch. This is in. Semple through 2 innings of work, just 13 pitches. 7 in the 5th. 6 more in the 6th as the next pitch is in for a called strike.
No strikeouts yet for Semple. He hasn't needed to get that far into counts.
1-1. Breaking ball fouled. And it almost seems like that's been a trend among Patriots pitchers these last few weeks, backing off the strikeouts and taking outs on balls in play. 1-2. Tipped into the mid of Bro. That's the first strikeout for Semple on cue. 6th for Patriots pitchers here this afternoon, and the first out in the 7th.
Took a little off that one to Dorian. Changeup diving low and away from the left-handed hitter, and Dorian didn't have much of a chance on that one. Semple has that fastball that he's able to pipe up in the zone, complement it with that changeup diving low and away. That's a tough combo.
Now it's Adley Rutschman, 0 for 2 so far this evening in the pitch. Fastball strike right around the letters. Rutschman, the top prospect in all of the minors. A switch hitter, although we've primarily seen him bat left. CO1 skips home. Semple the wind of the pitch. Just misses up. It's 2-1.
What a battle we saw last time Rutschman was at the plate between him and Severino. Severino got him with a fastball up.
Called strike, gets 2-2.
And we'll see those Severino-Rutschman battles for years to come in the American League East. Only a matter of time.
Go back to Tuesday's start for Sevy, and Rutschman took him deep for a 2-run homer. 2 balls, 2 strikes, the pitch. Keeps it upstairs, and it's 3-2.
Imagine probably sometime, by late May, early June next year for Rutschman?
Would appear so, but he goes down looking on a fastball at the knees. Called strike 3. 2 strikeouts now for Semple and 2 away in the 7th.
Oh, that was a big out there for Semple. Yep, it's a 7-0 Patriots lead, but Rutschman never an easy guy to strike out, especially looking. I mean, that pitch was close enough where Rutschman's got to protect the plate there.
Now it's Kyle Stowers. First pitch breaking ball peppered in for a strike. Both Severino and Semple have gotten ahead nearly everybody that they've faced. 0-1. Just dips low.
I mean, look at the pitch count for Semple. He's now thrown 2 2/3 innings, and he's at 25 pitches.
Wind in the pitch. Swing and a miss. Stowers trying to send that one to the moon, and he's now behind a ball and 2 strikes with 2 away in the 7th. One, 2. Leaves it away. Semple the pitch. Called strike 3. Sean Semple strikes out the side in the 7th. 21, Baysox have stepped to the plate, and 21 have been set down. We're through 6.5. Somerset leads 7-0. Time to get up and stretch on MILB TV in 1450 WCTC. Back for the bottom of the 7th. Patriots ahead 7-0 over the Bowie Baysox. Chris Gittens gets us started. Still facing Luis Perez. Tips the first pitch into the mitt of Adley Rutschman. Gittens so far this evening, 1 for 3. Single, and he scored a run in the 3rd. Now the 0-1. Below the knees, a ball and a strike. Patriots looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. And they've been dominant here tonight. 1-1. Call the strike. Perez ahead, a ball and 2 strikes. And Gittens steps out. One, 2. In the dirt. Now the 2-2. In tight, 3 balls and 2 strikes on Chris Gittens. Making his Patriots debut here on a Major League rehab assignment. Not sure of his timetable, though potential to be here into next week as well. So 3-2. Chopped high over to 3rd. Mejia Spreen collects. Quick throw to 1st. There's 1 away. Well, the Patriots ahead by 7. A big part of that is the man sauntering up to the plate, Oswald Peraza. A 2 for 3 day. Infield single in the 3rd. He scored a run, and then he went deep. A laser beam to right. A 2-run homer. His 7th of the season. That was the last of the Patriots scoring. Made it a 7-0 game. Now it's the first pitch. Misses outside. The 1-0. In tight. 2 balls and no strikes. Broken bat looper out toward short. Grenier fields deep in the hole, and a strong throw. What a nice play by Caden Grenier to get the speedy Oswald Peraza.
Grenier's had some nice plays this series. He has looked very sure-handed over at short.
And he was standing on the grass out in left field when he made that play deep in the hole. And as we mentioned, Peraza runs quick as well. 2 away in the bottom of the 7th frame. Here's Oswaldo Cabrera. Here's the pitch. This is away. Right about 7 o'clock here on the East Coast. And we have been in for a treat. 7-0 lead for the Patriots. 7 runs on 8 hits and no errors. The Baysox, no runs, no hits, and 1 error. Perez deals. In the dirt, and Cabrera had to jump up out of the way of that pitch.
Family Fun Zone to win prizes at Spinning Wheel, Speed Pitch, or the Giant Plinko board. All are located behind section 217.
Two-0 home. Swing and a miss. 2 balls and a strike on Oswaldo Cabrera. 1 for 3 this afternoon. Drove in a run back in the 3rd frame. That was part of a 4-run 3rd. 2-1. Popped him up. Infield left side. Mejia Spreen waves the arms. Drifts a bit left. Then he makes the catch. Somerset down 1-2-3 in the 7th. We're through 7. And the Patriots are in front, a 7-run lead over the Baysox on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Patriots fans, if you've put off any medical care due to COVID-19, please don't delay it any longer. You can learn more from RWJ Barnabas Health, the official healthcare provider of the Somerset Patriots, at rwjbh.org/welcome back. RWJ Barnabas Health, let's be healthy together. Looking for a free checking account that's actually free? Look no further than Somerset Savings. Open an account with just $50. Bank anywhere, anytime for free. Somerset Savings Bank, member FDIC. On to the 8th. Here's Mark Schwartz to take us home. Mark.
Thank you, Brandon. 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors for the Patriots. No runs, no hits, and 1 error for the Baysox. Sean Semple back on the mound. Swing and the first pitch to Yusniel Diaz is fouled off over the backstop and out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Semple was at 28 pitches over his first 3 innings of relief. And the 0-1. Diaz chases a breaking ball low and away. No balls and 2 strikes. It'll be Diaz, Mejias, Breen, and Turchin. 4, 5, 6 due up for Bowie in the top of the 8th inning. 0-2 from Semple. Slow breaking ball misses outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Patriots got a 4 spot in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Added 3 more runs on a pair of home runs in the 4th, the 1-2. Diaz swings and misses off speed from Semple, got him out in front, and there's 1 away. That's now 4 consecutive strikeouts for Sean Semple. 9 strikeouts for the Patriots here tonight. And again, Bowie still looking for their first base runner. We have 1 out in the top of the 8th inning. First 22 batters have been set down in order by a combination of Luis Severino and Sean Semple. Here's Seth Mejias Breen. Swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Semple working quickly. Here's the 0-1 offering. Swung on and hit in the air out towards center field. Lockridge underneath. He has it lined up, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away in the top of the 8th. Well, for those wondering, for the Patriots, it's never happened before. Well, I shouldn't say that, actually. There's been one time in Somerset Patriots history where there's been 27 up and 27 down. Unfortunately for Somerset, it came in 2019, and the Patriots did not score any runs in that ball game. Game wound up going into the 10th, and they lost. First pitch to Doran Turchin drops in for a called strike, 0-1. It was Rick Teasley who was on the mound for Somerset back on July 27th, 2019 against the Long Island Ducks. 0-1 to Turchin. Fastball misses outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Teasley on that late July night is the only pitcher in Somerset Patriots history to throw 9 perfect innings, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Turchin out in front of a breaking ball, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Somerset has never had a finalized perfect game in their franchise history, nor have they ever had a no-hitter, whether it be in their time in independent baseball or in affiliated baseball, the 1-2. Up and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Luis Severino was brilliant for the Patriots earlier today. 4 perfect frames, struck out 5. Sean Semple on the mound here, the 2-2. Turchin fouls it off down the first base line out of play. Still a 2 ball and 2 strike count. Semple came on in the 5th, and he has retired the first 11 batters that he's faced. 2 out, nobody on, top of the 8th. Semple from the windup and the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him with the breaking ball. 24 up and 24 down over the first 8 innings tonight at TD Bank Ballpark. It's a 7-0 Patriots lead. We move to the bottom of the 8th next on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. We would like to thank our Patriots bullpen sponsor, True & Associates, a world company who's headquartered in nearby Westfield. As a full-service insurance specialist, the True team knows how difficult these recent months have been and are ready to assist you. Contact True & Associates by social media or the phone number on the sign next to the Patriots bullpen. TD Bank is changing the game with curbside debit card replacement. Just order a new debit card through the TD Bank app and visit your nearby location to score your new card. Now that's the MVP treatment. TD Bank, proud sponsor of Somerset Patriots baseball, member FDIC, TD Bank NA. There's a new pitcher on the mound for the Bowie Baysox as we return for the bottom of the 8th inning. It is a 7-0 lead for the Somerset Patriots. Tim Naughton is the new one on the mound for Bowie. He is the 3rd different reliever, 4th overall pitcher used by Bowie tonight. Luis Perez done after 3 1/3 innings. No runs, no hits, no walks, and 2 strikeouts for Perez. Very strong out of the pen, settling down this game for Bowie after the Patriots put 7 runs on the board over the first 4 frames. Josh Bro will lead off in the bottom of the 8th inning. Swings at the first pitch and lines one out to right center field. It drops in. A base hit for Bro, his 2nd hit of the night. Turns first, he'll hold there. 9th overall hit for Somerset. And a leadoff base runner here in the bottom of the 8th inning. In case you're just joining us, welcome. It's been a fun one here today at TD Bank Ballpark. 7 runs on 9 hits for Somerset. No runs, no hits for Bowie. Bowie has had 24 batters so far in this ball game. None of them have reached base against the combination of Luis Severino and Sean Semple. First pitch to Dermis Garcia, check swing, ground ball hit to second. Canelo gloves, his only plays to first. A sidearm toss over to Patrick Dorian, and there's one away. Josh Bro on to second base on the play. In the top of the 9th inning, the Baysox will have the bottom third of their order due up. Caden Grenier, Zach Watson, and Malkeen Canelo. Luis Severino for the Patriots, 4 perfect frames. Sean Semple to this point, 4 perfect frames. Each of them have struck out 5 batters. Bowie has not had a base runner. Here's Isaiah Gilliam, a runner at second base, 1 away. Bottom of the 8th inning. First pitch. Fastball misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Meanwhile, Sean Semple, who's been brilliant, is at just 40 pitches over his 4 innings of relief. He will be back on the mound for the top of the 9th inning, looking to make history here in Bridgewater, the 1-0. Gilliam fouls it off. 1 ball and 1 strike. On a day to wrap up this series where the Patriots were just looking for a win against Bowie to level off this series at 3 games aside, there have been so many added layers to this one tonight, adding so much intrigue to this ball game. 1-1 to Gilliam. Takes it low and in. 2 balls and 1 strike. Luis Severino making his 2nd rehab assignment with the Somerset Patriots. Chris Gittens on hand, making his first rehab appearance with the Patriots. Gittens at the plate, 1 for 4 today with a run scored. 2-1 to Gilliam. Up and away. 3 balls and 1 strike. Of course, Bowie has the #1 prospect in all of baseball, Adley Rutschman. But the main storyline through all of those, which are good storylines in their own right, has been a big old 0 on the hit column for the Bowie Baysox through the first 8 innings. Bro off of second base, the 3-1. Gilliam takes a curveball low, ball 4. And for Isaiah Gilliam, another storyline not to be lost. He's now reached base safely in 11 straight games. So now the Patriots with runners at first and second, 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And that'll bring up Jesus Bastidas. Patriots got 4 runs in the bottom of the 3rd inning. It chased Ryan Conroy, Bowie's starting pitcher, from the ballgame. Got an RBI single from Oswaldo Cabrera, an RBI single from Josh Bro, and a 2-run single from Dermis Garcia. They then added 3 more runs in the bottom of the 4th inning. First pitch to Bastidas on the outside part of the plate, taken for a called strike, 0-1. Frederick Cuevas hit his first home run as a Patriot with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th, and then later in the inning, a 2-run home run from Oswald Peraza. Put Somerset up 7-0, and that remains our score. 0-1. Bastidas bounces to the left side. Mejias Breen comes in, gloves, fields to second, throw on to first. That's a double play. And the inning is over here in the bottom of the 8th, 5-4-3 in your scorebooks. Buckle up, fans. We head to the bottom of the 9th inning. The Patriots are 3 outs away from accomplishing a feat that they have never done in their franchise history. We'll be back in the top of the 9th inning in a moment on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC. Well, welcome back to TD Bank Ballpark, friends. Be sure to hang with us for the Flemington Department Store postgame show after the conclusion of this one. We'll have plenty to go over, a number of different storylines in this ball game between Luis Severino, Chris Gittins, Patriots bats opening back up, and oh, by the way, potential history for the Somerset Patriots. All that coming up after the game. There's a new pitcher on the mound for Somerset. Thought it might be Sean Semple that would come on for the top of the 9th inning. Instead, it is Ron Marinaccio.
That makes sense. 13 shutouts for the Patriots this season. He's been a part of 10 of them. If there's a guy you trust to close it out, it's Marinaccio.
Caden Grenier, Zach Watson, and Malkeem Canelo stand in the way of Somerset Patriots history. Grenier leads off. First pitch from Marinaccio, a fastball that misses up and in. 1 ball and no strikes. Marinaccio has been brilliant this year for Somerset, coming out of the bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Fastball on the outside part of the plate, called a strike, 1-1. Right-hander, New Jersey native, on the mound here. 1-1 with a 1.86 ERA this year, the 1-1. Grenier swings and misses on a breaking ball, and it's a 1-2 count. 24 up and 24 down so far for the Bowie Baysox through the first 8 innings of tonight's ball game. Never have the Patriots thrown a perfect game nor a no-hitter. 1-2 from the righty. Misses a little upstairs, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, the closest that Somerset has ever come to accomplishing a perfect game was Rick Teasley, who went 27 up and 27 down in a game that wound up going into extras that the Patriots lost 1-0 in late July 2019. The 2-2. Swung on and bounced foul down the third base line into the Bowie dugout. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Somerset has had 2 no-hitters thrown against them in their franchise history, but never one for them. They're 3 outs away. Marinaccio from the stretch, and the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. 1 away.
Well, if you need someone calm, cool, and collected, this is your guy here. Marinaccio ahead in the count. What does he go to? No surprise.
1 out, top of the 9th inning. It's a 7-0 Patriots lead. 25 up and 25 down for the Bowie Baysox. And here's Zach Watson. 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a flyout to right field. First pitch. Misses low and away. 1 ball and no strikes. Ron Marinaccio, 3rd pitcher for Somerset today. Luis Severino making his 2nd rehab appearance. Threw 4 perfect frames, struck out 5. The 1-0. Taken low and away, 2 balls and no strikes. Sean Semple went 4 innings of relief for the Patriots, threw 40 pitches, did not allow a base runner, struck out 5. And now Ron Marinaccio on the mound. 2-0 to Watson. Misses outside, 3 balls and no strikes.
Got to be careful. Don't want to overthrow in a spot like this. I mean, look, adrenaline's pumping on everyone in the ballpark.
Right-hander comes set. 3-0. Low and away, ball 4. And there's the first base runner for the Baysox. A 1-out walk in the top of the 9th inning. The perfect game is gone, but the no-hitter still lives on. And there still has never been a no-hitter in the history of the Somerset Patriots. So still an opportunity for history tonight. Marinaccio has been arguably the most consistent relief pitcher to date for Somerset. Here's Malkeen Canelo, first pitch. Swings and misses at a fastball 0-1.
That's a really good bounce back.
Canelo probably had the hardest hit ball for a Bowie batter tonight. He's the number 9 man in the Baysox order, flew out to deep right field back in the 3rd inning. The 0-1 rather. A ground ball hit towards short, coming in's Peraza, and he'll throw on to first base, and there's out number 2. And Somerset is 1 out away from history.
Yeah, that was a smart play. I mean, you could see the gears turning on Peraza as he came in on that ball. Should we try and turn 2? But he made the right call at the last second to get the shore out at first base.
And now Josh Bro has come out to the mound and taps Ron Marinaccio on the backside. Certainly everyone in attendance aware of what's at stake here. Patrick Dorian, 0 for 3 today. Somerset has held Bowie without a hit for the first 8 2/3 innings of tonight's ball game. They have never thrown a no-hitter in their franchise history. This the 23rd year of Somerset Patriots baseball. Marinaccio comes set against the left-handed hitting Dorian. First pitch. Fastball misses outside, 1 ball and no strikes. Zach Watson is off of second base. The Patriots are leading 7-0. And the focus solely on the Marinaccio-Dorian matchup. Right-hander comes set, and the 1-0. Dorian swings and nubs it foul down the third base line. 1 ball and 1 strike. The infield plays slightly shifted to the right side against Dorian, the league leader in walks. Ranks in the top 5 in the league in on-base percentage. Marinaccio comes set. Now the 1-1. Swung on and hit in the air, out towards shallow right field. Tracing back and coming in's Cuevas. He makes the catch! And that's history in Bridgewater. For the first time in Somerset Patriots history, they have thrown a no-hitter. Luis Severino, Sean Semple, and Ron Marinaccio combine for history here at TD Bank Ballpark.
Well, that was just a masterpiece. I mean, Severino came in, and we talked about it earlier. He looked like the big leaguer that he is. Sean Semple was terrific, and Marinaccio held the composure even after that walk in the ninth.
A celebration on along the infield. Hugs and high fives, Gatorade showers. It has never happened. The Patriots have been playing for 23 years. This is their first year of affiliated baseball. And on Sunday, August 8th, 2021, the Patriots have thrown their first no-hitter in franchise history. Well, Brandon, I think it's pretty easy to say what the T-Mobile play of the game is. High fives for the Patriots down their dugout near the first base line. Marinaccio came on. Patrick Dorian at the plate. Flew out to shallow right field as Cuevas came on. He called off Jesus Bastidas. It was Cuevas who made the catch. Marinaccio excited. And for the first time ever, the Patriots have no-hit their opponent.
Look at that reaction from Ron Marinaccio, a sigh of relief. And then taking it all in the history.
And a celebration from the Patriots dugout as well. They came out and they went over to Marinaccio. Certainly, like you said, Brandon, more relief than excitement. The Patriots celebrate. It's never happened before. And again, it was Ron Marinaccio on the mound. Patrick Dorian at the plate. Flew out to shallow right field. Bastidas went back. He was called off by Cuevas, who makes the catch. A fist pump from Cuevas in right field. They all knew what was happening. And a Somerset with a no-hitter here at TD Bank Ballpark. Something that we've never seen before. We knew it was going to happen eventually, Brandon. And here we are on an August 8th, Sunday afternoon. What a moment.
I mean, speechless. In this game, keep in mind, too, the Patriots are coming off of a 3-game losing streak. no offense. The pitching was there through most of it, although, late in ball games it was all Bowie. So a tremendous bounce back. Luis Severino got it started, and I think you also need to look back at 2 years ago and just how close the Patriots came to making that history, and how it comes kind of full circle and continues in a historic year in the Somerset Patriots franchise.
Well, it's a no-hitter for Somerset, the first one in franchise history. We're going to step aside. We have plenty to go over when we get to the Flemington Department Store postgame show. That coming up next on MILB TV and 1450 WCTC.